This November, we're celebrating Holiday Baking Month, a full month of festive, heartwarming, gluten-free recipes to fill your home with comfort and cheer. It's day 4, and I'm flipping something perfectly spiced, crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and this makes the sweetest holiday breakfast or brunch. So grab your apron, warm up that waffle iron, and let's make your morning smell like pumpkin spice and everything nice. And don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss a single treat coming your way this November. Today in the kitchen, I'm making gluten-free pumpkin waffles. I've got the waffle iron plugged in, I'm warming that up, and I'm going to go ahead and get started making the batter for the waffles. I'm using the gluten-free Bisquick for the waffles that we're making today, and I'm just following the recipe on the back of the box for the gluten-free waffles. So the recipe on the back of the box calls for the gluten-free Bisquick, the oil, milk, and an egg. And then I will add to that recipe to make the pumpkin waffles some cinnamon, the pumpkin pie spice, and the Libby's 100% pure pumpkin. I'm going to start mixing the batter. I'm going to start with the gluten-free Bisquick. I really like using this Bisquick to make waffles, and you really cannot tell that they're gluten-free. So add 1 1/3 cup of the gluten-free Bisquick to a large mixing bowl. In a smaller measuring cup, I'm measuring out the milk. 1 1/4 cups of milk, and add that to the bigger mixing bowl. And then add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And then add in 1 egg. And then whisk this together. And then I'm going to open the can of the Libby's 100% pure pumpkin. And then I'm going to measure out 1 cup of the pumpkin. And then add this to the big mixing bowl. Then you might have to scrape out the rest that doesn't come out. And then use the whisk to mix that in. And then I'm going to add cinnamon, 1 teaspoon. And then add in the pumpkin pie, 1 teaspoon. And then mix that all together. Then when I'm done whisking, I also like to get a spoon and kind of scrape the sides and fold it in, and making sure that it's all mixed good together. The waffle iron is hot now, and we're ready to start making the waffles. So I'm going to open up the waffle iron, gently spray it with Pam so it doesn't get stuck to the waffle iron, and pour in the batter. And then once I've poured in the batter, I like to use my spatula to spread it out evenly onto the waffle iron. And I'll let this cook until the green light comes on. Then rotate it over and fill up the other side. And I will continue doing this until all of the batter is gone. We only used 1 cup from the Libby's pumpkin, and so I'm going to keep this and share a recipe with you tomorrow and how you can use the rest of this can so it doesn't go to waste. And the pumpkin waffles are getting done, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them off the waffle iron. And I've got enough batter for one more. I'm gonna lightly grease this and add the rest of the batter onto the waffle iron and cook this last waffle. This waffle is now done, and we are ready to take it off and serve the waffles. If you use the measurements on the back of the gluten-free Bisquick, using that recipe, you can usually make about 3 waffles. If you double the recipe, I can usually get about 7 waffles out of that. Look at that, crisp edges, warm spices, and the smell, oh, it's everything. I like to break mine apart and then drizzle it with some maple syrup. Add some whipped cream. These pumpkin waffles are soft and fluffy on the inside, perfectly crisp on the outside, and filled with all that pumpkin spice goodness we love this time of year. These taste like the holidays, and these waffles are perfect for a slow Saturday morning or even part of your holiday brunch spread. If you enjoyed baking with me today, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more gluten-free recipes. Enjoy, dinner is served. Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know if you made pumpkin waffles. We'll see you next time in the kitchen.